Hello children, welcome back to our class. Today I'm going to teach you story writing. So, what do you mean by story writing? So, when you think about writing stories and all, what comes in your mind first? So, first of all, I'll just tell you what is a story writing. Okay, stories are creative reflections of our experiences expressed in a powerful, clear, and precise manner, and also leaving behind a moral. That means story writing means what? Based on our experience, otherwise, based on something which we know, right? Based on our imaginations, how we can create imaginations, right? By keeping all these, what we can make a very short, precise means short, not going too long, right? Not taking too long, and in very precise manner, very powerful and very clear story we can make based on these things. And also we have to leave some moral behind that story. So this is all about story writing. Getting me or not? Now, writing stories is a skill which one master with constant practice. You just don't think that by birth we are just we have the skill of writing stories. Not only writing stories of many things. No, it's not like that. So, writing stories is a skill that we get only with constant practice. So, if you are a beginner and you want to write a story, you're most welcome. Write a story however you know. Okay, no matter however your language is, no matter how you're writing all the things, it doesn't matter at all. You can just start writing story as you know, and with constant practice. Constant practice means gradually you will develop um, your story skills and all, everything you will develop. Okay, so constant practice is very necessary. Now, the features of a good story are whenever you are writing a story, the features of a good stories are a good theme. First of all, you should just choose a theme about whatever you are going to write. The theme should be very correct. So here, selection of a theme or a message will help you weave a story around it better. So you have to just take a good theme for writing the story. Then a plot. Selection of the sequences of events would develop the story into a definite direction. That means what? Plot means whatever you're writing in first paragraph, what you have written, it should match with the second paragraph, and then it should match with the conclusion. So you have to go in sequence. Now setting. Selection of perfect setting or the place of action, time or context makes the story believable. So the setting, you should set it like as if for example, if someone is reading the story, they should feel that they are into that. Okay, you have to create a situation where the readers should think they are in that particular place. So it's your creativity how you are setting it. Then the main character is the one who takes the story ahead. So you all know, so I'm teaching you English, and in that, but whatever I have taught you, the chapters, the lessons, the poems, one main speaker will be there, right? So that particular person always heads the story, takes the story ahead. Okay, and other characters moves with him. So you have to keep these four things in your mind if you want to create a good story. Now, stories can be written in three ways. So stories can be written in three ways. It can be developed from the given outline where the plot is already decided. So if outline the plot is decided, and you know in exams and all, I think it has yeah, it was there, right? The plot has already decided and you have to fill up, you have to complete the story. Second, it can be based on a moral. So based on a moral also you can write the story. The events can be channeled into a direction to arrive at a moral to sum up the content, or it can have moral on which the story is illustrated. Means based on a moral you can write. So no matter whatever moral is that, you can just write a story based on a moral. The story can be developed on incomplete hints too. The hints are given as opening lines, and taking cue from them, you have to use your imagination to develop a meaningful story. So the stories can come from a hint also, right? The hints will be given in an opening line, and then you have to use your imagination, and you can just complete the story by using your imagination. So these are the three ways. Now steps to develop a story from outlines. So from outline, how you will just complete or develop a story. You have to read the outlines carefully. You have to follow the sequence of events given in the outline without missing any points. Then you have to connect the events in clear and meaningful manner. Then you have to add dialogues between the characters wherever necessary. Use simple language to make the story in- intelligible. And you have to always, whenever you are writing story, you have to use simple past tense. Okay, and supply a suitable short title to it. And then reward for goodness. So these are the stories. You have to just read the stories, and in online class I'll just in an online class I'll just tell you the story how to write, and I will just tell you these stories. Now make a readable story of the outlines given below. Saint visiting village for religious discourse. Woman lost her only child to death, seeks help, pleads to make her child come alive. Saint asked to go and beg fistful grain from house where death has not visited. Woman comes back disappointed. Saint says death visits all. Okay, so outlines have been given, and you have to just fill it. Okay, so here you should know the story, because by reading this we'll be getting ideas how what and all things will come in between. Now here write readable story using your imagination from the opening lines of the story. So your only opening lines has been given, and then you have to just create imagination in your own, and you have to complete and you have to develop a story by your imagination. So all these things I'll just tell in online class. Okay, so this is all about story writing. Thank you.